Hello and welcome to this Ostendo Specialists demo video to show you how we create a new customer in Ostendo. I'm just going to cancel out of this screen and show you how I got to it. I went to Sales and Customers. I could also have gone to my speed launch bar here and clicked Customers, or to my workflow and click Customers. So let's just go back to the speed launch bar, click Customers. You'll notice I come up with a screen that has no customers in it. I simply click Add, and then it brings me up a screen where I can enter all the details. I'm just going to pause this video while I enter some details and then come back and explain some more of what I've done. So I've completed some details here. I've called this customer EOS Customer. EOS is Excellent Operational Solutions, which is actually us, the Ostendo Specialists. So I've just used this as an example to go through here. I've put in our postal address, and as you can see here I've ticked same as postal address from our physical address. We could also, if we had a physical address here, or even if we don't, we can also put in additional physical addresses. We can keep adding and put in as many additional physical addresses as we like. So in the case where a company owned a chain of stores, for example, or had many manufacturing sites or many warehouse locations, they could also be put into those additional physical addresses. So we can put in all sorts of contact details here. What we can also do is put in our primary contact from a list of contacts for that company. What I'm going to do now, I could either pick from a list which at the moment doesn't exist, or I can add to the list of contacts that we have for that company. So I'm just going to add one now. I'll pause this video while I add a few of these and show you what I've done. So here I've added the details for Tony Harris, our product specialist. If I look back at our list now, we can see him in the list, and I can go back to the detail tab and see him there. I'm now going to add another contact and pause the video while So now I've put me in, Anthony Torres, trainer, and I'm going to I could click save here, or I can also click add, and I'm going to add another person. So now I've added Philip, our customer service manager, and I'm clicking save. So now I'm going to close out of this screen, and you'll see now that we have a number of contacts that we can pick, and I'm going to pick Philip as our primary contact for this company, which is us. So you'll also see we've got some notes down the bottom. I've just put in here, EOS are Ostendo ERP software specialists. EOS provide all the tools you need to complete a successful Ostendo software implementation. EOS have a growing team of specialist partners, resellers and referrers who are also available to assist you with your implementations. If you're interested in Ostendo in your business or becoming a partner, please contact EOS now. Moving right along, we'll have a little look here. We've got several tabs here that detail additional information about our customer. We'll just first look at the General tab. We can actually assign a different customer as our billing customer. We'll look at that in more detailed videos. We can set the status of the customer as active or inactive. If we save them as inactive, they won't show, which we'll try here. I'll save that. I'll go back to our list. They won't show in our search screens unless we tick include inactive status. So I'm now going to double click on these, which takes us across to the detail tab. Set this one back to active. We can assign a customer type from a list of customer types which we can edit. We can also do the same with customer region, customer codes, shipping methods. This is the default shipping method that you use for this customer. The salesperson that is assigned to this customer. You'll see here that a list of salespeople come up from our list of employees who have the salesperson ticked. We can assign terms, we can also edit the terms. We can assign them to a tax group. We'll go into more detail with that when we discuss accounting integration. We can also assign a foreign currency to them if they're a foreign currency customer. Then in our pricing and invoicing tab, we can assign various information regarding the price levels they receive. This will go into more detail when we cover pricing. We can also define some default information. Probably the notable things with this are lead sources, payment methods. We can also assign our outputs, our default outputs. Do we want to print, or do we want to email, or do we want to print and email our invoices? If we're emailing, we can include an email address, a CC email address, and even a BCC email address. If the need was required, we can actually send an invoice to a different customer, and we can also define how we want to print statements for that customer. So now that I've added a few bits of information here, I'm just going to click Save again, and then we'll take a quick look at the Related menu and the Reports menu for this customer. If I now look at the Related menu, I'll see various things related to my customer. I can assign properties to a customer. I can assign documents through the document management system to a customer. I can assign images to a customer. I can make customer history notes. Let's have a quick look at history notes. Here we can add various details about a note that we may have for a customer. It may be an inquiry, it may be a follow-up for payment or something of the like. We'll deal with this a little bit more when we cover call center, but just for the moment I want you to be aware that we can track a lot of information related to our customer. If I look back at this, we can also click on this and go and look at who our contacts are for the customer. We can also have a look at any customer assets. We'll deal with that more when we cover the customer assets separately. We can look at customer statistics. If I look at that now, there won't be much information because we've just created this customer and haven't done anything, but this would give us information like our sales statistics, our outstanding invoices, invoice history, payment and deposit history, any open orders, and the items they've been buying. We might also want to look at this customer specific item pricing for this customer, or customer specific descriptor pricing for this customer. Having a quick look now at the Reports menu, we can see that there's various different reports here. Again, because we've just created this customer, we're not going to have much information as far as transaction or history or those sorts of things, so let's just have a quick look at the customer detail. I'm going to print this to the screen, and what you'll see here is that we've got a customer detail sheet telling us all the information about that customer. Very handy thing that you may give to a receptionist or a salesperson or someone if they're checking details or doing some activity related to the customer. Now this one has printed just the specific customer we're looking at. If we went to this same report from the sales menu, then we would get all our customers. Again, this demo is a new file that's empty. This is the first piece of information we've put in, so there's no point running that. We won't see much information. As we go through more of these demos, we'll build up information and we'll show more of the reports that are applicable. So I hope you've enjoyed this quick demonstration of how to add a customer in Ostendo. If you have any questions about this demonstration or you need more information, please visit our website at www.ostendospecialist.com and let us know your thoughts. Hope you're having a great day, and bye for now.